I think the purpose of this program is to talk about the drinking and drinking habits of Black men through the barbershop. I've personally been impacted because my biological grandfather had an accident after drinking, and that's what led to him having complications and eventually dying. So my grandfather died way before I was born, and that impacted his children, his family, his wife, So I can remember us having conversations in our family about the impact of drinking directly on them.
Drinking too much alcohol has impacted my life. I'm a diabetic. I have once had a feeding tube. I have a gastric pacemaker in my stomach because my stomach doesn't empty correctly. I now have a device that monitors my blood sugar. I was a whiskey drinker. Broke down the sugar. Without that, I have neuropathy and several other issues going on. And had I just at least altered my lifestyle, I probably wouldn't have a lot of issues that I have today.
I've seen a lot of alcoholism in my life. Alcoholism has definitely affected many people. I've seen kids that have gone through the worst situations because of parents drinking. I've seen people lose their licenses, can't buy cars anymore because of their drinking. So trying to get down drinking and trying to make people more aware of the problems of drinking, that will be a huge benefit for all shop owners and anybody in the world, really, because we all need to try to take care of each other and get the drinking and the drugs down in our community.
The drinking of someone else, I've had a father figure that drank, and he wasn't there all the time. The absentee of being at school and not being able to say, hey, what do I need to do about this? Not having that father figure made a pretty big impact on me. I kind of had to pick up on things later on in life. Some things I could have avoided. I didn't have the opportunity to. So, which is why, back again, this is so important that we do this so that we can try to change the dynamic of that.
I can remember growing up in a household, in a domestic violence household, and my mom had a boyfriend that was a functional alcoholic. And it was ravaging, to the family dynamic. I saw abuse and neglect on all different levels. So he was dealing with his own trauma, and he used drinking as a way to cope.